Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome to my sort of first stream. So, I tried to do this 2 other times and it wasn't picking up my headset audio. I finally have that. Oh, actually, let me. Okay, I had to double check real quick. I finally have everything sorted out, so should be going great. I'm going to start a new file real quick, and just so it's actually like my streams are actually from the beginning of the game, and then once I catch up to my main file, I'll switch back to the main file. So this file is going to be purely just a progression catch-up. But yes, to any of you, welcome. My name's Lorenzo, and this is Suspiciously Okay. And whether you want to take that as the channel is Suspiciously Okay, the content, or myself, you know, you do you.
We're ready.
I figured Spiderman would be a pretty good first game to stream because I'm a big Spidey fan.
Anything.
If this doesn't work, take me out.
It'll work.
I don't have a lot of time left. I want a chance to say goodbye.
I'm not going to lose you. I will never let you go.
You know, one thing I really like about these games is the story is excellent. Like, they vary it up from what we're used to while still giving us the characters we know and love in similar fashions to how they have been known to exist. Like, Harry's not the same as all the other iterations, but he's familiar, he's similar, and we still love him. Same thing for
Good morning, class.
same thing with like Peter, Mary Jane, Felicia, all that stuff. They're all similar to what we know, but different.
My name's Pete.
Not in
Mr. Parker.
but not in bad ways.
And we are all very lucky today, because this is physics class, and physics is awesome.
The one thing that still bothers me is how much they keep trying to, like how much everyone's faces have been changing between games. Like Peter's first change in face kind of bothered me. I'm over it now. You know, I'm used to the new face. I still like the old one better because I feel like he looks a little too young now, and it feels like they changed it to look more like Tom Holland. Like he's not exactly like Tom Holland, but he is more in line with Tom Holland.
As the force exerted parallel to the surface of a liquid, F divided by the length L.
Man, the beginning of this game still bothers me every time. Like,
I need your help.
Like poor Peter, starting a new job and already causing problems.
Morales, is it? Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself?
I'm sure.
Okay, class. Read chapter 4 or 5 or whatever. Miles, I need this job. If the principal comes back and sees I'm gone, I'm gonna get fired.
I know, but you gotta see this.
Yeah, most high schools have cameras.
Marco, why today?
I'm just saying.
I'm so getting fired.
At least he acknowledges it, because fucking, I know for sure he's gonna get fired. Like, despite, like, not even the fact that, that's not even counting the fact that I've already played this part before. Like,
Principal Evans already hates me.
it's
for
just
being
his
late
luck.
this morning. Bro,
It's his
I told
character.
him
Like,
on
Peter
time.
can never win.
It's fine. We'll be back
Even when he's
before we know
winning
it.
in one way, he's losing in another.
I had my college application review with the school counselor.
Oh, you finished your essay?
Haven't started.
Oh, well, let's get to the city and take care of Marco quick then. Hey, MJ.
Hey guys, you might want to get downtown fast.
Swinging through Brooklyn. Jameson have you on the ground for the bugle?
Still can't believe old Triple J is your new boss.
Really loving the new regime.
You'll whip him into shape in no time.
Mary Jane's face is another one that kind of bugs me a little bit.
Years since our last showdown.
According to witnesses, he was
That
running
one's,
down Broadway.
it can't just be me, right? Her face has changed also.
And paranoid, delusional. He just exploded.
Man, hopefully we can calm him down.
I've seen people lose control like this. Be careful.
Good thing there are two Spider-Men now.
Good luck.
Thanks, MJ.
Might need the new tech we've been cooking up too.
No way. They're untested. Barely prototypes.
But you brought them, right?
No comment.
I like how the more like giant and the more giant Sandman becomes, kind of like the less human he sounds. He sounds more like a monster.
You okay?
Yeah, but I think we found him. Marcos!
What? That Sandman?
MJ wasn't kidding. We gotta help him before he hurts someone. Or himself. Maybe he's hungry. Should toss the big guy a snack.
What's the plan?
Keep him busy. I got an idea.
Ooh. Thought I dodged that, but apparently not.
Oh, crap. Still angry after all these years, Marco? You should try yoga. Must be more of a Pilates guy.
That was your idea?
Never said it was a good one. It was supposed to be a normal day. Teach physics, have awkward conversations in the teacher's lounge. Use the stairs, everyone! Spider-Man! Think you can sign for this delivery? It's coming in hot!
I'm there!
I got him!
Oof.
Mini Marcos? I wish I could do that.
Just mini Spider-Man.
Set Mr. Airstick down, but not before he barked
Or
on
just
my
the
suit.
ability to control spiders. Like, Spider-Man's trolled people in the past telling them he has that ability, but he does not. He has, a symbiosis with spiders. Spiders view him as,
Of course! Principal F-
as kin, as one of them,
Where are you?
so they don't, like, they think of him as one of their own, but they don't go out of their way to help him or anything.
Forgot! Something in my car!
What was that?
Nothing! I'm just...
Man, I love these fucking things. The retractable spider talons is always the shit.
Get back here and supervise your students, or else.
That does not sound good.
He should have just quit.
Otto's old research really came through for these arms.
Almost there. How you holding up?
Miles? Principal Evans called.
Man, am I getting expelled?
Hey, you're just cutting class. I abandoned students during a citywide emergency.
Yeah, you're screwed.
I still say, like, Peter not being around at the school isn't that big of a loss. Like, they don't know he's Spider-Man. To their knowledge, Peter's just a normal dude. What difference would he make? I mean, he could help keep the students calm and organized. But
It's gonna hurt first.
if something happened at the school, he'd be no help. Not that they'd know anyway. Obviously, as Spider-Man, he'd be tons of help. But from the perspective of just your average Joe, there's not much of a difference your average Joe would make in this kind of crisis.
Guess he wasn't happy to reconnect.
Yeah, he's not really the nostalgic type.
Let me go, or I'll kill you.
He's not listening. We gotta turn it up a notch.
Ow!
He hates water. His shoulder's already wet.
Bet he's not a big fan of electricity then either.
Read my mind. Felt that all right. We need more water though.
I'll hit him with webs while I get sparky.
I'll keep the water flowing in the meantime. He's stunned. Take your shot.
Ooh. You know, the first time I did this, I didn't even notice his health bar.
Hey! Spider-Man, watch out! No, 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 no!
Oof.
You okay? I'm working on it!
Man, that's a sick shot.
Thought I lost you there!
Can't get rid of me that easy. Time for Genki to work his magic. Genki, you there?
Dude, this is nuts!
I know, man. But listen, we need a big water source by Wall Street.
Let me check the grid. Stay safe, dude. You too, Mr. Parker.
Will do. Wait, what? He knows?
Genki knows all. Plus, we were super weird in class earlier.
Knew I never should have taught at a gifted school.
I can get up close now. Here it comes. Pull up by bars and stand. Give him today's forecast, Spider-Man.
100% chance of rain! Got him right where we want him!
Oof.
Guys, the water tank on the Matheson building should do the trick. We're talking 10,000 gallons.
I love how the more we shock him, the more we're just turning him into Titan from Final Fantasy.
Should have stayed away, spiders.
Still think we got him right where we want him?
I admit I may have spoken too soon.
And he's definitely getting bigger.
Let's keep climbing! We're so close! The water tank!
Oof.
Spider-Man?
wanted to live normal, like everyone else.
This isn't the way, Marco.
For a guy like me, there is no other way.
This is getting out of hand. Pete, what happened?
I ended up outside. Just keep going up and I'll meet you at the roof. The water tanks are only shot.
All this destruction from one guy. Where are you, Pete?
Get back here.
Stay inside!
Guess he's busy. It's gonna be a long day if we don't get that. Keep it moving, Miles.
I just wanted a regular life.
You can still have one!
I always feel bad for Sandman because he's the dude that literally just doesn't actually want anything to do with crime anymore, but he doesn't see any alternative. Although part of that might have to do with, you know, being from New York and seeing the scummy part of the city, because it's really easy to become jaded and think that no one will actually help you.
Ma, everything okay? Almost Pete.
I know. You're on every channel. I'm heading downtown to help coordinate resources and supplies. Is Genki covering for you at school?
He is. But I got this meeting with my counselor later, and the principal thinks
Listen,
that I'm...
I can talk to your principal, but New York needs you right now.
Coolest mom ever.
And please, be careful. Te quiero, mijo.
Like Ma said, you can't leave New York down.
You're only making it worse for yourself, Marco!
I don't care.
Wish I could just write about this for my essay. I'd get into any college I wanted. Or Spiderman would. Right. Brainstorm later, Miles. Focus.
How's it going, Spider-Man?
Almost there.
The water tank's ours!
Actually, it's his now.
Hey, sorry, what'd I miss? He's trying to eat me! Let's skip a drink instead!
Did we do it?
Nope.
Break out the new toys!
The suit's last software patch wasn't stable, but here goes nothing!
The web wings? They're flying!
But we're not out of this yet. Marco's at Pier 4 Beach.
What happens if he gets all that sand?
Pinky just did! Gonna need you ASAP, Miles!
Yeah, I see him all right. I'm right behind you.
Miles? Miles! myself into! You gotta calm down, Marco! Innocent people are in danger!
I was pressing triangle. Why were the web wings not web winging? God, fuck.
You gotta calm down, Marco! Innocent people are in danger!
We care about them, but not me. They wouldn't listen to Marco, but they can't ignore Sandman.
One and only.
Shooting Star Morales. At your service.
Any ideas?
Yeah. Class is back in session. Marco's storm is generating a lot of electricity! What happens to the surface tension of sand if you turn up the voltage?
Oh, you're right. Left when I shot the mini.
A+. You absorb enough energy. I'll shoot it right at it.
You want me to get hit by lightning?
Can you handle it?
There's only one way to find out. Don't want a combo deal? Bro, how exactly are you gonna redirect the lightning bolt?
Like you said, gotta break out the toys.
Back it in. Now or never, Spider-Man! Time to move!
Why won't you just give up?
Because we promised to protect this city!
Of course, the plan is for for Miles to get hit by lightning, and Peter gets hit by lightning.
We good? We're good! I have sand everywhere.
What a finishing line. Miles, you're doing the Spider-Man line proud.
Marco, it's gonna be okay.
I haven't been okay for a long time.
You need help, all you have to do is ask.
You're the ones who are gonna need help when they come for you.
Come for us.
What a vague warning. Why wouldn't you just say Craven? Like, there's no reason not to tell them who it is. I wonder if this version of Craven has powers, because I know. I know he does. It's just whether whether this version has them.
I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing. Pathetic.
Ah, Craven. Always murdering. Ah, Craven. Always murdering. Okay, so that's working.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Oh.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
I've always wondered why New York is where Craven chose to go. Like, for this universe, it kind of makes sense because it just like all the superheroes are centered there. But like in the main Marvel universe, like it feels like he's always around New York and around Spider-Man. But there's like a whole world of superheroes he could be trying to hunt. There's superheroes in every country. There's superheroes on the moon, on Mars, and other dimensions.
The app is busted. Pete, you seeing this?
Hold on a sec, Miles. I got it. You're gonna be safe. Yeah, same here. Hey, Genki?
I know. The whole city's telecom network is down.
What's happening to the requests that are coming in?
They'll all get queued, but... Wait. I'm gonna try a workaround.
Work fast.
Right before the app went down, I saw a request for help at Liberty and Broadway.
Headed there now. What a mess! Marco, what got into you? There they are. I've got you. Hold on. You okay? I am now. Thank you.
Spider-Man! Chief needs your help!
Well, one thing's for certain.
Spider-Man, got a call with the precinct up ahead and the line cut out. We gotta get through to set up triage.
On it, Chief.
I really hope. I would love them to do like a game universe for Marvel, because I feel like Spider-Man's not the same.
That did it.
He's pretty good, but he's not the same without a community.
I need your help to get the app
Because I feel like that's what.
What do you need?
Get to the roof of the building on Worth and Lafayette.
I feel like that's what Peter is, like Spider-Man is. Like, you know, he's a hero of the community, whether that be the people's community, the hero community.
How long have you been planning
like
this?
like everyone knows
Dreaming
him.
about it since 7th grade, but planning, for the last 2 minutes or so.
Like everyone knows who he is. Everyone has a degree of love for him. You know, even characters that don't, like Wolverine. Doesn't look like you wouldn't assume Wolverine gets along with Spider-Man, but they're actually pretty close. You know, he's close with the Fantastic Four, especially Johnny.
With the head guy. Super nice. Seemed excited about helping out Spider-Man.
you know, Cap really really likes Spider-Man. See, Cap and Spidey are similar because they're both kind of Boy Scout characters. They're both always trying to do the right thing 100% of the time. But, like, Peter is more likely to... I feel like more likely to make mistakes. You know, because he started off as Spider-Man when he was a kid. He, you know, kids fuck up. It's what they do.
Okay.
And,
You still got that
like,
3D printer built into your web shooters, right?
but like Cap kind of is like the golden age of like American idealism. Like he's like trying to do everything good all the time.
This looks like a
American dream.
We don't spy on people, Genki.
Yeah, World War II, about fighting, all that stuff. Yeah, he represents like the pure, like super idealistic version of like America. And Peter.
Did I just make a friend?
You did.
Peter more so is like
Okay, now how do we get this thing airborne?
Peter's like the regular version of the American dream, I guess. Peter's like a person that is not perfect, is gonna make mistakes, but he's always trying to do the right thing, and he's always trying to do the right thing in in detriment to himself. He could have a better life if he wasn't always so focused on his responsibility and doing the right thing. But you know, for him it's all about the people. Save as many people as you can, and yeah, it's gonna fuck his life up along the way, but it's what he's meant to do.
Local network should be online. Let me notify the app users. Reports should start coming in any minute now.
In a way, Peter represents what people in power should be like. Like Cap is like your idealized American greatness. Spider-Man is the height of morality. I guess is what I'm thinking of. He you know, for him it's all about doing okay, all right. You know, like when Peter became a billionaire or millionaire, I don't know. I forget how much money he had, but the point is, when he achieved greatness temporarily, because you know he lost the company, but he was all about helping people as both Peter and Spider-Man. You know, the more resources he got, the more his responsibility grew, and the more he felt obligated to do good for people. And don't get me wrong, I don't think everyone in the world needs to be as selfless as Spider-Man and be willing to give everything for everyone and stuff like that. But more people, I think, definitely need to, especially like the powerful and the rich in the world, like I feel like they should own up to some of that responsibility, because in becoming as powerful as they are, they hold a certain degree of influence over people, over the public, and all kinds of stuff like that. And they need to be more responsible with that power. You know, because a lot of them are just content to watch the world crumble as long as they get what they want in the end. Maybe not exactly that way, I don't know. I can be pretty pessimistic in my view of others sometimes. I go back and forth. I go back and forth between optimism and pessimism pretty greatly. Like humanity has potential to be really good and really bad at the same time, and like I have hope that we can be good one day, that everyone can be good one day. But at the same time, I'm not unrealistic enough to believe that it's going to happen.
And they're free. Hey, for example, you take a punch really well. Good job. Hey, I think I'm onto something. Less guns.
You know, I love every version of Spider-Man, whether that's adult Spider-Man, teenage Spider-Man. But I'm not gonna lie, there's something really special about Peter's teenage years because it's being a teenager. Your brain thinks everything's the end of the world. You're not fully an adult yet. Everything seems so much more dramatic, and on top of all the usual teenage bullshit and drama, dealing with a secret identity, saving the world, and all of that stuff. It's just one of my favorite times in Peter's life to have in media. I mean, we've seen it a bunch of times already, which is probably why more people are going for adult Spider-Man at this point.
That was a big crew.
But adult Spider-Man has his own perks too.
Wish I knew what got into Marco.
Like for the movies and stuff, I've just accepted that there's going to be things that Peter can do in the comics that we're never going to see on screen because he's never going to. The movies are never going to most likely never going to get far enough for us to see them. Like I forget what it's called. Peter, at some point in the comics, lost his spider sense and needed to learn how to fight without it because his fighting style was super heavily reliant on the spider sense.
Hey guys, my app is still down. I know. Trying to innovate here. Give me a minute. I'll call you back.
Man, you think he's mad at me?
Stress masquerades as anger sometimes. Just keep looking for people to help.
No, you sound like you're angry.
I'm not angry, Miles. Just focus.
That's what my mom always says when she's angry.
Come on. You've known me for a long time. When have you ever seen me angry?
I'm thinking.
It was a rhetorical question.
Got it. That one time we were playing a board game at your place and you kept losing.
I wasn't angry at you. I was angry at the universe. We got this. We got this. Look up! Look up! You didn't need this.
There we go. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he lost his spider sense and had to learn to fight without it. And he ended up meeting up with Shang-Chi, who most of you will know from the recent Shang-Chi movie, who is the greatest martial artist in Marvel's universe.
I figured as long as we're at it, we might as well give
Shang-Chi,
We don't need anything
I
fancy.
think Iron Man
Just
put them
need
in
to see
touch,
citizen
and
reports.
Shang-Chi was given magnetic boots
While the patch is updating,
from Iron Man so
should
that
widen
he
the
could
net.
stick to surfaces like
Let's
Peter
check in
could.
with Miles.
And they went to a warehouse, full of metal support beams, and they fought on the walls, on ceilings. Basically, he worked with Peter to create a martial art, a fighting style that played to Peter's strengths. All his flexibility, his agility, his ability to fight
Get to the roof of that building nearby.
in like 3 dimensions essentially, because Peter's not limited to the ground, and they developed this fighting style. It's actually called it's literally called Way of the Spider.
Yo,
and
you sounded stressed earlier. You doing okay?
Yeah,
So
there's just a lot
Peter,
going on,
it's one of those
and
things. Like a lot of people
my vending
forget,
machine only has
like
those
amongst
plain
Peter
old
being
sodium
cocky
table
and
crackers.
funny and whatever,
Oh, man,
a lot of
that
people
sucks.
forget that
I'll manage.
Peter
Hey,
is
so
like
I'm finally
it's like how
getting the app
people
upgrade I've been
forget that
talking about,
Peter
with a
is
little help from my
one of the
friend.
smartest minds in the Marvel universe. He's not
That's a
he's
brilliant
not the
pun that
top,
doesn't
which
make
is why
sense
he
to
usually
you,
tends to get
but it
overlooked.
will
But
in a
he's
minute.
pretty solid. People tend to forget that he's a very brainy hero. He's a scientist. You know, he develops his own tech. He's worked with people like Reed Richards and Iron Man and stuff like that in the past. The dude knows his stuff.
Still got work to do.
And but just like he's people forget he's a brainy hero. People also tend to realize remember that he's also an adept martial
There
artist.
should be a launcher
Peter,
somewhere around there.
like albeit it's the one style, but it's a style created for him. It's a style
Maybe it's under the sand?
developed specifically for him. And Peter may not be the most adept martial artist in terms of like knowing everything, like knowing all the styles and whatnot. But what he does do very well. And then he did get his spider sense back.
I see the
And his spider sense, coupled with that martial art, makes him a crazy good fighter because, you know, he can sense your hits coming. It's super hard to land a hit on Peter.
Yes.
Not impossible, but difficult.
Close, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it uses spatial and temporal correlated signals.
Over-the-air computation? You're a genius, Genki.
Oh, you. I marked a path for optimal network stability. If you stay in the path, we'll get a stronger signal. Okay, local network is connected. New crime report.
I see it. On my way.
Yeah, Miles is another one I have a lot of respect for. Although this one's origin's different. The original Miles in the comics, he basically in the Ultimates universe, which is where he's originally from before he got transitioned added into the main universe. He Ultimate Peter Parker had died fighting off the Sinister Six single-handedly, and
there's a locksmith up the street.
And due to that,
all of you guys are for one armored car? Seems like overkill. What if instead of stealing you, I don't know, tried to help rescue people?
he had died fighting the Sinister Six and the Green Goblin, and that was after taking a bullet for Cap on the bridge. So all those injuries added up, and he couldn't get to a hospital in time. He ended up dying. Which is one of my favorite runs ever. Ultimate Spider-Man was so good. It was a very emotional moment. Seeing all the heroes show up for Peter's funeral. It was great. But Miles had been bitten by the same spider as Peter in that universe, but he was still young at the time. Like Peter himself was a teenager when he died. He was still in high school, and Miles ended up, inspired by Peter's life and seeing the results that Peter got. He decided to take up the mantle of Spider-Man. Part of that was because Miles felt guilty, like, oh, maybe if I had done something with these powers sooner, maybe he wouldn't have died. But no one really blamed him for that. It was more so of a self-blame kind of thing.
I'm Webb. It's too late for me.
Shoot the spider! That's bad advice. That sounded better in my head.
Okay, the app's finally updated. Check it out.
Gotta focus. People need my help. Ooh, nice work.
New request just came in.
Genki, nice work on the app. This will help a lot of people.
Thanks.
Miles, let's hit these last requests and get back to school.
Spiderman! Save us!
A crystal? I'll check it out. What the hell? Y'all aren't very good at this. Didn't we just whoop you? You still here, Marco?
Miles, it's MJ. Just checking in.
I think I'm finding Sandman again. Did he escape already?
No, I'm in the raft. He's right in front of me. But I have a hunch. Sit tight. Let me talk to his doctor.
Okay, now you pissed me off.
Okay, I talked to the doctors. Is there a sand crystal thingy near you?
Yes!
Okay. The doctors say Marco's mind is broken. Literally shattered into pieces.
Freaky! So why are these sand dudes attacking me?
Probably bits of his subconscious trying to protect whatever's in that crystal. But listen, if you can find all the pieces, they say you might be able to make him whole again.
Being a sand person sounds complicated.
Man, I love the finishers in these games.
Okay, Marco. What was your subconscious protecting?
One minute I was with you, and the next, you were gone.
Talking crystal. Okay. Seems like it holds a part of Marco's memory. MJ said that there were more crystals scattered around the city. Gotta keep an eye out.
Hey, you want to grab that last request? Looks like some VIP stuck in a limo.
On it. Genki, is Mrs. Sumida still there?
Yeah, he's with Haley right now. She's trying to stall him for you.
Nice. Hopefully he's gonna tell me how to write my college essay.
You're not done with that yet? You know, since I already got into ESU, I can help you.
Nah, you do too much already. Plus, if you help me get into college, you never shut up about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Woo!
Stuck between the teeth.
Hey, stay away from that limo.
Ah! It's the spider! Get him! You won't last long, Spider!
Oh, missed him entirely.
Paparazzi's bad enough. But paparazzi with guns?
I'll take you down!
Y'all are the worst, you know that? Why can't we all just let people be people?
Get out of my way! He's got something!
You don't need this, do you?
I hate men! Grab this, Spider-Man!
That's what I meant to do.
Let's check on that person in the limo.
Well, if it isn't J. Jonah Jameson Jr.
I gotta tell Spider-Man.
Lucky you're injured, Jameson. I'll dump your ass in a dumpster somewhere.
Spider-Man, you gotta come see who the VIP in the limo was.
I shudder in anticipation. Sealing a hydrant, then I'm on my way.
Mr. Jameson, it's Spider-Man. Are you with me?
Flying in! On your left!
Hey, Spider-Man. Look who it is.
What? Where am I? Spider-Man!
Jonah, my sunshine! You okay?
Help! I've been abducted!
What? No, I'm helping you, man.
Someone get a photo with this! Mass criminals kidnap beloved newsman!
I don't know about beloved, but definitely newsman.
Oh, they kidnapped me! I did not consent! Menaces! I'm surrounded by menaces! But J. Jonah Jameson is not going anywhere, you hear me? I'm not going anywhere! Wait, where am I going? Where am I going?
I love that every time. I'm not going anywhere. Wait, where am I going? Where am I going?
Where are you?
Principal Evans. Hi. Yes, this is me, Peter Parker. I'm sorry. There was an emergency, and I'll be there soon. I promise.
I better see you in 10 seconds. Or...
Oh no. You're breaking up. Well, soon. I can't believe I just did that.
I can very much believe you just did that. And that's without having seen it before.
Where's Mr. Sumida?
Oh, he just left. Something about going on vacation?
You know, I never thought about that before. About, like...
That's incredible, Haley.
About doing
Also,
sign language to, like, even while you're not talking to them, to keep them included in the conversation. I honestly never thought about that before.
Bro, that's like a full ride. Well, big day for everyone.
But it makes sense.
Really missing out.
Oh, man. I can't watch this.
Oh.
But I also can't look away.
Principal Evans.
Yeah. Guess who decided to show up today?
I know this looks terrible.
Looks?
I'm so sorry.
It's more than looks.
No, I know. And this is the last thing that I wanted to happen, and it'll never happen again.
I've had enough of this.
Look.
No more excuses. Your job is to protect these students, not to abandon them. You're fired.
I do feel like the line of no more excuses is a little absurd, only because, like, it's not like it's just happened more than once.
Hard keeping a job.
But
I'm sure that you're gonna figure it out.
yeah. Poor Peter. I really feel for the guy, I do. It's, like... That's why I always say Peter's always my number one Spider-Man. Like, I like Miles, I do.
Hey.
But I don't connect with him the same way.
You weren't the worst teacher we've ever had, if that helps.
Think I can put that on my resume?
Well,
Which is actually kind of funny because, like,
the New York Bulletin. I just sent a shot in yesterday. It's not much money, but it's money.
That's Robbie Robertson's paper.
It's actually funny because,
Together at the Bugle.
I'm of,
I
like,
think I know
the
just
Hispanic
what he's
descent,
like.
so
Thanks, Miles.
Miles theoretically I should connect more with, but
Robbie always said,
eh.
don't show me the city.
I don't know. For me, when it comes to characters, it's more about how they behave and what they act like than you know, skin colors, nationalities, and all that stuff. When it comes to connecting with them, I can connect with someone regardless of skin tone and stuff like that. Well, like for characters. It's one of those things. I'm not saying people shouldn't.
Ain't that something?
I'm not saying not to include more races into media. Like, it's definitely a good thing to do that, because for some people, that connection is a thing, and nice to have. Just to, like, for me personally,
How you doing, son?
Robbie, hi.
You know, the race of my characters just never personally meant much to me.
I just sent in a photo for your open call.
Wonderful. We can definitely run this. I gotta duck into a meeting, but if you find the beating heart of New York anywhere else, send it my way. It's good to hear from you.
You too, Robbie. Thanks.
It's funny now that I'm thinking about it. Like I do think that the race of characters is important, but not in like. Oh, sorry, people. I didn't mean to kill all of you. The only time it really bothers me is when.
It's perfect.
I guess they should just change characters' ethnicity for no reason. Like, don't get me wrong.
Always talked about going here.
Like,
she'd walk across the bridge every Sunday to get the freshest vegetables in the city.
I get why they're doing it, but sometimes
she was late, and the guy in front of her bought all the tomatoes.
Sometimes changing, like, I don't know. There's times where changing a character's ethnicity just because bothers me.
We're just gonna say the same about you.
Like, I don't care if you want more black characters in movies, more gay characters in movies, that kind of stuff. But like,
Thanks.
I don't know.
Take this on the road sometime.
I feel like at that point, just make stories about like characters like that. You know, I feel like changing existing characters to try to make them more ethnic, it just doesn't feel like the way to do it for me. You know, it's kind of like when Marvel tried to introduce a bunch of characters, and some of them worked and some of them didn't. Some of them had no prior basis in the universe. Like, they didn't exist before that point. They existed solely to be the new black hero, whereas other ones, they took existing characters from the universe and made them into diverse heroes, which I think is the better way to do it. DC's been doing a lot of that.
While that may be true, their ACs are cranked up to freezing, so you might want to bring a jacket, which you won't be carrying. How does it look? Was that good? If it's great...
I don't know. Do you guys get what I'm talking about? Share your opinions if you want. I personally... Look, I was talking about this recently where they're doing like How to Train Your Dragon, and they want to do live action of that, and people were talking about how like live action Astrid is going to be black, and some people were complaining about that. Others are fine with it. Like, the people that were complaining about it was, and this was a dark-skinned gentleman that I was watching. It wasn't a video of a white dude. He was talking about how he's all for more black characters in movies. But just like he doesn't want his movies whitewashed, he doesn't want his movies blackwashed either. Like you know, like Vikings, they're traditionally, at least I believe, that's what he said in the video anyway. They're usually from more white areas, like, you know, like around like Scotland and stuff like that. You know, so I don't know. It makes sense to me. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want. Like a lot of the live action remakes today, I'm not watching. I haven't watched almost any of the. Disney live action remakes. Yes. And to be honest, I don't know if I'll watch the How to Train Your Dragon remake either. Nothing against it, but the original How to Train Your Dragon is such a good property, and it's not even that old, so it's like I don't really see a point in remaking it at the moment. But yeah, they'll do what they want.
Hey, I'm headed to your place to drop something off. Is the back door unlocked?
I don't know. Left in a hurry this morning. I'll just meet you there.
Okay, cool. You and Miles get back to school, okay?
Yep.
Quite a first day for you. Hopefully tomorrow will be quieter.
I am sure it will be. Hold that thought. Spider stuff.
Get ready, Spider-Man! Here we go!
You guys need help with that?
He's ours! Stop, drop, and wait! Here we go!
Watch your eyes!
There we go. Still getting used to that move a little bit.
Work for a neighborly Spider-Man. All right, I'm back. Where was I? Oh yeah.
Quite a first day for you. Hopefully tomorrow
I'm
will
curious
be
if,
quieter.
well, I mean.
I am sure it will be. See you in a bit.
Oh, I didn't notice. Feudal Glazin, thanks for following. I could have sworn I had it set to pop up on the screen. Did it not? I don't know. I'll have to check that setting later. But yeah, if any of you guys have opinions, who would be your? These VODs are about later and get posted to YouTube, so if it's speaking like if it sounds like I'm speaking for the comment section, I partially am as well. But
the Tinkerer, they were picked apart like
messages. I mean, feel free to message in the chat if you want.
We can put this stuff to better use.
Who would? Do you guys have a favorite ethnic superhero, or some kind of like minority, whether that's like an ethnicity or LGBTQ or something like that? I'm trying to think. Let's see. I think I really like Shang-Chi. Storm from X-Men has always been super cool.
Whoa! Traffic was awful.
Can't forget about Miles. I still don't think I'd list him as a favorite, but he's definitely one that I do like.
It is convenient in the city, but
Um,
I'm not convinced I'm a bike person.
You convinced me.
What's wrong?
I got fired.
So it's always rough having to tell like a girlfriend or a family member that you got fired.
Next week,
It's never a pleasant conversation to have.
I'm so sorry. I might be joining you in the unemployment line.
Jonah already cleaning house?
Sort of. He's
18
instituting
minutes ago?
a radical meritocracy.
Thanks. What does that even mean?
It means that whoever doesn't write a front-page story in the next week is fired.
It's been about an hour.
Oh, well, you'll be fine then, because you're the best reporter they have. What you got in there?
Unsold Simcaria books. Running out of storage at my place.
But you got great reviews.
I sold 14 copies. Nobody wanted to read about Symkaria. The Bugle is the biggest outlet in the city. I can make a difference there. But if I get fired, I don't know what I'll do.
Do you even need the Bugle to do what you want to do?
I think it's kind of cool that both Mary Jane and Peter are both trying to do the right thing, make a difference in their own ways, and they're both having rough times with it. You know,
I need to change things from the inside.
Peter's doing good for the world is causing him problems, is destroying his personal life, and Mary Jane's
Back room?
Yeah.
Mary Jane's personal life is fine, but her professional life isn't taking off. Like she's
just gonna tidy up.
She's putting in the effort, and people just aren't being receptive to what she has to offer, which sucks. You know, no one likes that. You know,
Oh man, I've been wanting to play this.
It's always a tough time, especially when you're like someone who's into like the arts of any kind. You know, like I like to cook, so it's always tough if I'm my own worst critic in the kitchen too. Like I'm always like, oh, this doesn't look right. Look like I wanted it to, or something like that. But generally,
what's next, do you think?
I don't know.
You know, I like when people
to be honest, I'd like
when
to take
people
some time off.
enjoy what I make, and
afford to.
You know, enjoy the food that I cook. It doesn't always happen, but you know, I've had like once or twice where people just haven't liked what I made, and you know, it's tough.
I can
but
cover the mortgage.
it happens.
No, I can't let you do that. Plus, you said Jonah might clean house.
Depends on how it is. Sometimes.
Fire me. I know how much this house means to you. We'll figure it out.
Sometimes it's about. Sometimes it's about. You know, they just don't like the taste of the thing I made just isn't to their like preferences, and then sometimes it's just that the thing I made is bad.
When was the last time you were home for dinner?
It's very often that I strike out when it comes to cooking. You know, usually it's more so just they're not into what I'm into. I haven't had many times where it's been like, no, this is just bad. Oh boy. What the fuck? Peter's over here doing loop-de-loops. I don't envy that bill. As someone who has to pay their own pills. Who has to pay, well, yeah, as someone who's like in charge of a household himself. Well, I rent. I don't own a home, but my point is,
May mortgage the house to keep.
I'm like the main breadwinner in my house. You know, doing like 40 hours a week and all that stuff. I can feel that bill like a rock in my stomach.
Is all this May's stuff?
Yeah, I need to donate it, but not just.
You know, I keep seeing them around.
What are you looking at?
I kind of want to know what
Some
anti-sludge
pretty cute old
synthetic
photos
is.
of you.
Man, I haven't seen these in a while.
Like synthetic what? Synthetic sludge?
I think that was in my bedroom. Why did you take a picture of that? Balance. What does that mean? I wonder if this is still there. I'm gonna go take a look.
Let me know what you find. I'm gonna keep looking at these photos you've never shown me. Oh, adorable.
Spectacular, spectacular Spiderman. Oh, God. I mean, really, unless he couldn't afford this place. I mean, which right now he can't, but
Oh man.
if I was Peter, I wouldn't want to sell this place either. It's a nice house. I'd keep it. I would definitely want to keep
Smells
this.
like May.
I don't know. I'm a kid that, most of my family doesn't own homes. Like, I think I only know one
Where was
relative that owns a home.
again?
And because of, I've always grown up low income on the poor side, and, definitely not the worst off, but definitely not the best either. Definitely wouldn't consider us middle class. Definitely lower class. I'm just saying we're not at the bottom of the barrel of lower class. So I tend to want to hold on to what I do have to call my own.
Spider-Man, is he a threat or a menace? Our phone lines are open.
Menace. Definitely a big fat menace. Let me tell you something about this so-called superhero. He's neither super nor a hero. So what does that add up to? A fraud? An attention seeker? A bunch of nonsense.
What was that?
What was what?
Peter.
Oh, I thought I heard a rat in the wall.
Hey, what's wrong?
Something about just Peter just fisting rats out of the wall. Just you ain't getting away from me, you goddamn varmints.
When I was your age, I was head of the debate club.
Parker Pest Control.
Captain of the soccer team and second violin.
Rip the rats out of your walls with our bare hands.
Every year, I wanted a new feather in my cap. But when I tried to add honor roll student on top, I fell apart. Instead of being good at a few things, I wasn't good at anything. So, I scaled back. Balance is a process, not a destination.
I love seeing Peter and Aunt May interact. I mean, I like seeing,
Oh, come on.
I like seeing Peter interact with
Come on.
people in his life in general. It's really nice to see.
Maybe May had a point. Can't take too much on. Something's gotta give. I should go check on MJ.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what differentiates Peter from other heroes. For other heroes, you love to see
They say who?
them interact with. Like, you love to see them as heroes. Not a lot of heroes you actually care to see
MJ!
as human beings. Hey!
Whoa! Doctors haven't cleared me for MJ hugs yet.
Sorry.
Harry. I missed you.
Let the bromance begin.
Too. I heard about May. So sorry.
So how was Europe?
Sorry about all that. I was being treated in isolation here in the city, and I didn't want you guys to worry about me.
Is it the same thing your mom had?
It was. Past tense. We think it's in remission.
Harry, this is... I can't believe it. You look great.
I feel great.
I have to get to work. Dinner tomorrow?
Coney Island? For old time's sake?
It's a date.
That's new.
Yeah, it's a little skill she picked up when we were in Sakaria.
Sorry for coming by unannounced and all.
What? No, are you kidding? You want to come inside?
Actually, I was hoping you might have time to go for a ride with me.
Sure. I'm surprised the frugal flyer is still on the road.
I was thinking we might roll like we used to.
Ooh. Is that my old bike?
Nah, I found it on the internet. It's a close match though, right?
Wow. Yeah. It's even got the same stickers and everything. You sure this isn't my bike?
You ready?
Yeah. Where are we going?
You'll see.
Plot twist, it's your bike.
Try to keep up.
Harry's just trying to not let you know that he's gone down the stalkery path.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I was using the cane just for insurance, but I don't even need it.
I think you have more energy than I do.
So, tell me everything. What's been keeping you busy?
Just substitute teaching in between getting fired. I've also been tutoring a high school kid. He's special. Reminds me a little of me, actually.
Lucky kid. I never would have passed honors calc without your help. Hey, I read about your old boss, Dr. Octavius. That must have been crazy.
That's one way to put it, yeah. I wish you'd been around. Harry, why didn't you tell me you were sick? I'd have been there in a shot.
You wouldn't have liked what you'd seen. The treatment was horrible. I was floating in a tank with a healing agent. It gave me awful nightmares.
A tank?
Wow. Experimental stuff.
Wait, we're at Midtown High. Is that
That's like the go-to healing process for sci-fi is floating in a tank full of mysterious liquid. Although in Harry's case, there's two mysterious liquids. The one he was submerged in and the mysterious black goo that was diddling him.
Thanks. Come on.
Why'd you bring us here? We both hated high school.
Remember that time Flash and his buddies cornered me and broke my laptop? We lost that presentation.
Or the Young Entrepreneurs competition. We worked for months on that thing.
And the state meet was the next morning.
You know, Peter has such strong morals and a good sense of control to not have just beat Flash in the face when he got his powers.
We walked around the entire school, trying every door.
Until we got to this one.
Wait, what do you...
I remember we had to jimmy it.
Good thing they didn't fix it.
Shall we? The coast is clear.
I like how they almost don't look that much different. I mean, Peter's change is decent enough, but Harry almost doesn't look different.
I mean, I am. Why are you asking now? I don't know. I'm nervous.
Hold up.
Eric Monticelli.
It's right field Rick. What's he doing here on Friday night? Listening to the game?
RBI.
Show us that Rookie of the Month stuff, kid. You're gonna be on this team forever.
Let's make a run for it. No, wait. He'll see us.
Double. This guy is the real deal, folks. We're gonna see him around for a lot of years. The fans are putting the pressure on this team to deliver in this recent home stretch, and they're rising to the occasion.
Just aim it at something loud. Bucket? Nah, too messy.
Heyo! That was a nice defensive
Flash,
play.
get ready to be tackled. Nice. Come on.
This is what criminals do. Am I a criminal now?
Yes. Peter Parker, stone cold criminal.
I forgot to tell you, I showed our presentation to my mom. She thought it was really
First step, breaking into high school. Next step,
the name.
punching the elderly. Right in the liver. Make them pee blood.
Right? Once we get to the top of the stairs, your locker's right there, right? Get down. Did he see us? I don't think so. Split up. I'm meeting back at the gym.
Hey, who's that?
We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Mayday.
I love that Peter still couldn't control his powers very well. Different stories change how young Peter was when he started being Spider-Man.
Where are you little punk? Someone in here playing tricks, huh?
16 to 18 is very common for movies and media now, but I want to say he started being Spider-Man, I think in the original comics, I think around between 13 to 14 years old. Hold up. Just testing. Sorry about that. Just testing. Sorry about that. Hello? Yeah, sorry, streaming at the moment. Stream. This is my buddy Briar, aka, he goes, Koda Kitsune on Twitch.
So, library to photo lab to gym to locker.
I got another follower earlier today.
Path is clear.
Thanks. I don't know if he's still watching, but he was there.
Crap! Oh, I really wish I had backed this project up online.
Yeah.
Meeting vents.
Definitely a kid.
Spider's best friend.
No such thing as the ghost of Midtown.
Yeah.
Okay, where did I leave my web fluid stuff?
Yeah, I managed to figure out,
I know I put these under here somewhere.
what was wrong with the audio, and, right now, yeah. There's, I'm currently replaying the beginning of the game. I'm not doing any of the side stuff, though. I'm just doing the story stuff, and then I'll switch back to my main file once I'm caught up on story.
Okay. Now to mix this up just right.
I mean, I'll probably still do side content on this. This is just to catch up for the stream that didn't have the audio.
I really should figure out how to increase the capacity of these things so I don't run out.
No.
Harry at the gym.
Hmm.
Oh, the gym is on the other side of the van. I gotta get past it.
I wasn't aware you couldn't use Venom like while around the city. I figured you would just have the suit on and, yeah.
Old backpack. I forgot I put that here. Gotta start keeping track of these things. get away from this guy. Gotta distract him so we can get out of here.
Yeah, when you're in a store.
What's that? This is me making a break for it.
I'm pretty sure it's Embassy.
I bet Harry's already at the gym. Gotta hurry.
Well, I mean, Venom's technically black, I guess.
Right field, Rick. Gotta move him away from that door. Really sorry for the mess, Rick.
Okay. Now.
Well, I mean, I know for part of the game, Peter's supposed to be in the suit, but for, like, wearing Venom. But when it's actually Venom, I don't know who it is. I'm assuming it's Harry, because Harry was at the end of the previous game, Harry was floating in a tube, a medical tube that was full of green liquid, but you could see, like, the black tendrils of what I assume was the Venom symbiote.
Get out of here. Let's cut through the gym.
Well, so is Eddie. Eddie's not dark either.
That was crazy. This place looks the same, except no security guard on our tails. Which gives us a...
Is it because he's rich?
You sure you're up for this?
The question is, are you?
Let's see it, big talker.
A little rusty.
I'm almost caught up in terms of story. I'm at the part where Harry and Peter are hanging out at the middle school, at the high school.
Nice.
I'm like about
So happy you're
1 or 2 story missions away.
Seriously.
Thanks. Hey, I didn't get a chance to...
I don't mind visiting this again though. Like seeing Harry and Peter together is great, but it doesn't help like quell the feeling in my gut that something terrible is going to happen to this
That
guy.
must be really tough, Pete. No rush.
Okay, here we go.
Well, when MJ moves in, maybe she'll help with the house.
I don't know.
You don't think she'll help?
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll move in.
Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, it seemed like you guys were doing good. She was at your house?
We'll figure it out. We always do. Eventually.
What's the score?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Thanks for bringing me here. I needed this.
Me too. But we're not done yet.
I know that look. What are you up to?
Still think you can find your old locker? Where do you think that security guard is?
Probably still in the East Wing.
Then let's get that thumb drive out of your locker and get out of here.
We gotta make Flash pay for breaking your laptop.
Just let it go.
You can't just let him get away with it.
He's captain of the football team, and I'm a backup singer in Glee Club. He's gonna get away with it. Our best revenge.
You know, I was just talking about it to the chat a minute ago. I was like, man, Peter has a lot of self-control and some really strong morals. Like, I feel like any other kid that was getting bullied constantly like he was, like, his bully would have become paste.
Quick, get under there. Gotta get him back in that elevator.
I checked this floor 3 times.
See, that's where I thought this was going. Yeah.
Somebody in there? What's going on?
See, I thought you were gonna say just fuck with their stuff, like Flash goes inside the school and you just like fucking like rip his muffler off. And I mean, what's he gonna say when you do? What is it? Like, oh, what? We're gonna say that wimpy Peter Parker destroyed your car?
What is this? How did you...
Go on. Take it.
Briar died live on stream.
Oh, crap.
Who's that? Nice touch. Is this guy part of all this, too?
Nope. Run.
Hey! Dude, we're gonna get arrested!
Not if he doesn't catch us.
This is not the kind of nostalgia I like!
You still got that thumb drive?
Yeah. Just gotta make it to those doors. Almost there.
Open up, it's the police! I called the cops! You're in trouble now!
No! But... hold them off for just a minute. I got an idea. What should I do? Don't get caught? Wait, I keep forgetting.
Police, let's go!
Hey, you the one who called us?
Yeah, they're in here somewhere.
All right, you two spread out while we get this guy's statement.
This is a game I was looking at on Steam. Apparently it's very Terraria-like, is how it's described. I'm interested. It's I was told that it has a couple extra mechanics though. Like apparently, like you can transform into mobs if you tame them / subdue them. You can gain their transformations. And like one of the examples I saw was like those sand dune worms that exist in the that you know the ones that are in like the Crimson, the worms that just pop out and just
Have you actually seen them?
yeah, like you can turn into one of those apparently.
How can you be sure there's more than one?
Shouldn't you be looking? Whoa!
This ought to get things rolling.
Don't move. I'll be right back.
He's alone. Now for something I like to call upside-down pickpocket. Nice.
This kid playing tricks. I got time for this nonsense. Larry's probably waiting up. Who's that?
Now how am I supposed to get out of here?
I just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Damn it!
Gotta
You're in the
make
office.
you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Okay, gotta go.
Still think it's funny that Spider-Man included a Rickroll. In the flashback, when you guys are in middle school, Harry over the intercom starts singing "Never Gonna Give You Up."
It's my dad.
Also, I like how right as you and Peter exit the school and the security guards are on your ass, Norman shows up. So you and Peter just don't get in trouble, mainly just because Harry's rich ass dad showed up.
It's your mother.
The downside is this is also when Harry finds out that his mom died.
Peter, would you excuse us for a moment?
Yeah, it was a good night up until that point. Yeah, that was the real buzzkill. I hope everyone that's I hope everyone in the audience or that watches this vlog when I record it on YouTube. I hope you guys all enjoy the ASMR of the retail. Like I can just hear the pump of the pallet jack.
Lots happened in the last 2
Yeah.
years. It's a miracle I'm even sitting here now. I got a second chance. I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete.
Wow, this is, a lot to process.
Why don't you come by the lab tomorrow? Check it out.
You have a lab already?
I'll show you some of my ideas. And we can talk about it
Yeah,
some
you
more.
guys have 3 power jets? I mean, that's not a crazy amount. Walmart has 2.
Pete, we're gonna heal the world.
Yeah, at Walmart we have. I know. For power jet, for the one that can put shit in the steel, I think we only have 1 at Walmart. I'm not sure, but I know.
The Sandman eluded us. Recapture, not an option.
Then he was not the one.
Copy that. Awaiting orders, sir.
Oh boy, time for Craven to start doing Craven things.
And do not fail again.
I mean, I don't think anyone hates Craven specifically. I'll say he's a pretty good villain though. He's different from most of Peter's other villains. You know, half the other villains just be like, "I'm gonna take over the world," or "I'm gonna stab your dad," and Craven's like, "Yeah, Craven's like, let me hunt you for sport because I've hunted everything else, and now I'm bored."
Hey, Miles, you busy?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm down.
Need some help with a babysitting mission at the raft.
Sounds fun. Fill me in on the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't give me that look, Pops. Only taking a break.
Hola, mijo. How's the essay going?
It's going. I'm gonna head out though. Pete called for some backup. We're just.
It's better if I don't know the details.
I'll be fine, Ma.
Espera un momento. You know how there have been a few nights recently where you've been working late, and so I also worked late? Well, I wasn't working. Don't give me that look. I'm not in any trouble. It's just, I've been going on some dates. Dating, actually.
Oh, right.
And there's this one guy. I've seen him a few times, and it's going well.
Nah, what are you asking me?
I'd like to have him over. For Barcelona.
I'm sure there's some spider stuff I can be doing. I can give you some privacy.
No, I'd like him to meet you. And I'd like you to meet him. But if you're not comfortable, I totally understand.
Ma.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah.
Okay. Después.
Better head to the raft.
I'll say if you want to just send it in the Facebook Messenger today. I'm not really. Sorry, I was. To get what?
These wind tunnels can give me a boost.
Croft. Not enough resources for him since Sandman became his roommate.
Scorpion can definitely throw a tantrum. I'll be there.
I say, unfortunately, it's part of the YouTube early days. Like, it's like back in the day, you could like once you get money flowing, you can pay an editor. But right now, we're not at that point. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm gonna have to probably edit that last snippet out, but if that's the case, I'm
Now
back.
the fastest growing podcast in New York. Hold on to your knickers, Jonah. I'm coming for the crown. For you new listeners, welcome. The Danicast is your spot for real takes on real news about real people. Did y'all hear about this train worker, Dennis, who single-handedly kept the trains running during the Sandman attack? Main track control booth got cut off by a power failure, and he had to patch in from his cell phone on a hotspot to keep the lines up. Thousands of people got evacuated to Queens and Brooklyn thanks to him. Dennis?
I mean, I'm probably not gonna break this up into smaller videos,
What you're doing?
but I mean, I haven't been recording in a way to do that. Otherwise, you know.
Hey, man. Glad you could make it. Looks like I'm just in time.
Keep it moving, Gargan.
Ready for the next one.
Next one? Thought we were just babysitting Scorpion today. Martin Lee. Miles. Miles. It's fine. I'll be okay. A little early for fireworks. We gotta go.
Fantastic.
Red, yellow. If these are...
Make sure the prisoners are secure. I'll take left. Protect the ship.
Form up on me.
I really should have stretched.
Your head will make a fine trophy.
those blades are sharp! You must be new in town. Hi, I'm Spiderman. In case you didn't know, these guys are bad news. Definitely want to keep them in prison.
Oh, boy.
Get out of our way! This does not concern you!
Guess we can skip the welcome wagon. Shoot him already! Positioning. Don't get stuck! Spider-Man! Who the hell are these guys? I was hoping you knew! We'll cover you! Keep them out of the ship! On it! Target's inside! Take out the defenses! Don't let him through! Overwhelm the top! They're trying to get inside the ship!
They want Scorpion and Lee! We gotta stop them!
What do you even want with these guys?
What?
Your head will make a fine trophy.
Whoa! Those blades are sharp! You must be new in town. Hi, I'm Spider-Man. In case you didn't know, these guys are bad news. Definitely want to keep them in prison.
Get out of our way! This does not concern you!
All right, guess we can skip the welcome wagon. Got him for that. Butterfingers. Get your payback! Spider-Man! Who the hell are these guys? I was hoping you knew! We'll cover you! Keep them out of the ship! On it! Take out the defenses! Look out! Form up! Don't let them through! Overwhelm the guards and break down the doors! They're trying to get inside the ship!
They want Scorpion and Lee! We gotta stop them!
What do you even want with these guys? Seems like your club has plenty of members!
You will see, and it will be glorious!
Not liking the sound of that!
They just keep coming! Watch out for web! Keep fighting!
Cover Spider-Man! Focusing! Can't let him get near the prisoner!
Oh boy. Vultures.
What are you, vultures, kid?
Fighting robot birds. Or, you know, depending on what government conspiracy you believe, regular birds.
Don't get distracted by the spiders.
Our quarry lies within!
They're definitely going in.
Maybe, I don't know.
Can't let them get inside this ship.
On the ground!
There's plenty that do. Oh, I think I just accidentally webbed that bitch to the bottom of the ocean. I don't know if we can, to be honest.
You seeing these guys? A lot of money and tech here.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Seem desperate to get their hands on Scorpion, Lee, or both. If those guys get free again,
stay focused, Spider-Man.
The presence is unexpected.
Man, who are you people? And where'd you even come from?
I'll give them one thing. They know what they want.
We are many, but we fight as one!
Spider-Man, how you doing? You know that thing with the Hydra? And more heads pop up? That!
We got him on the ropes!
I've got the little one.
Little one? You better be talking about the other Spider-Man, because I'm a half-inch taller than him, at least!
Doesn't matter now! Let's just focus on taking these guys out! Whoever they are!
Seems legit to me. Oh. Yes. No.
Now.
Oh yeah, that yes.
We gotta get the ship free.
People inside are gonna drown!
I'll keep trying to get these things out! King Arthur makes this look so easy!
I got this!
There's more people inside!
Let me worry about them!
Spider-Man, you gotta get topside!
As soon as I get everyone clear!
Man, every time I see this scene of fucking Kraven's goons taking down this whole fucking security cruise ship tanker or whatever you want to call it, it's like, man, Kraven's operation must be raking in serious dough to be used for this equipment.
It's getting worse out there.
I don't know, to be honest.
He got out and he threw me in here!
Everything's loose. I had to tell Spider-Man.
You know, I was gonna assume maybe he's like the kid of like his parents used to own a company. Yeah, like his parents used to own a company or or something. But that was my assumption. I like how
Stay calm! I'll find another way!
I like how Peter in this game has but I wouldn't
access.
That wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. I like how Peter has the robotic spider legs that he made based off of Doc Ock's he based it off of inspired by Doc Ock's research on his octo arms. But like Miles doesn't have them because Miles has his electricity, so they needed some way to keep the combat unique.
Here. Sweet.
Yeah.
Water's rising. Can't get back the way I came in.
Current's powerful in here. Even I can feel it.
Can't let it get to that guard. This amount of electricity will fry him alive. I need you to stay away from the water, okay?
You're just dragging your asshole all over the floor. Got it.
Thanks a million, kids. But I saved you. Really?
Can't be. No. Dad? This isn't real.
We have eyes on Scorpion.
The superheroes. Maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
Miles.
Huh? Wait. It's not safe. Miles.
It's so peaceful without Miles. Time's running out, Leo.
Huh? Get out of here. I have to find them.
What the?
Clear!
We got him.
No, Lee! Lee! You cannot escape!
What is this? Venom power! I can barely control it! Spider-Man! They got Lee!
Scorpion 2! I'm after them now! Miles, do you think you can handle Lee? I can turn around right now!
No! I got this! Go on!
Are you sure?
Can't let him near my family again! Not after what he did to my dad! I have to protect them! They need me, man!
Nothing will happen to your family! Nothing! You got this! I'll be back soon!
Got this!
Get back here!
They are ours! Let's see you try! Lock on!
Cut through those webs!
I don't know who you are, but you messed with the wrong city!
You cannot escape!
And you think I'm naive? I think that's all of them. Spider-Man! Things just went from bad to East River on fire bad.
That's... well, okay. I'm on my way. We'll deal with Scorpion later.
Cocaine.
It won't start! I got you! Hang on to something!
Chicken fries. Fair.
He's not going anywhere! No! That propeller! Run! I'll stop it! I'm here, guys! I got you!
Yeah, how many times do I gotta taser punch someone before they give up?
Can't whip that propeller with these guys beating on me!
Yeah.
We've got it! How many times I gotta tell you people? Lee stays with me!
I mean, you can air fry a pizza if your air fryer is big enough. Yeah, I think Lee looks a lot better with his hair growing out. Martin Lee, Mr. Negative. Don't get me wrong, he looked... You're
just gonna let me die. You don't know what you took from me.
Man, this scene would have ended a lot different if Miles had chosen to keep going after Lee. So many people would have gotten chopped up in that propeller, and the harbor, instead of seawater, would have been human smoothie. But yeah, I get what you mean. Sometimes you... I feel like with food, it's just hit and miss sometimes. Like how when you go to like a fast food restaurant, the quality's not always the same every time you go. The fast food's kind of like, I mean, a frozen food's kind of like that sometimes. Sometimes they're inconsistent.
Who are those guys? Whoever they are, they're packing some serious tech. And now they got plus Scorpion and Lee. Hey, whatever they're planning, we'll find.
All I can think of is Totino's pizza rolls and or bagel bites.
Pete, when I saw Lee inside that ship, my powers, they... You think his energy got entangled with yours? I don't know, man. But it feels volatile. Well, wherever Electric Blue came from, it saved the day back there. Hey. We'll put Lee back where he belongs. Promise. Don't leave me hanging. Trying to soak over here. Not on my watch. You're too much, man.
No, I'm laughing at Peter. So it's funny when Miles is talking, like he's getting all like depressed, talking about like with Mr. Lee and how his powers got janky. And Peter's like, "Hey, we did some good work out there today." And he goes to give him a fist bump. He's like, "Don't leave me hanging." And he's like, Miles is like, "You mind? I'm trying to sulk over here." And Peter's like, "Not on my watch. Come on." I don't doubt it.
Come through?
Hey, I'm Blair.
What? Too busy to visit your fam?
Nah. I was just giving you space after you got out.
Don't need it. Besides, we gotta settle some things.
We do?
See you soon, kid.
Just go see him and get it over with, Miles. Then we focus on whoever took Lee and Scorpion. Something tells me they're planning something big.
On sex chat. What are you trying to get? I don't know.
Another day, another disaster befalls our beautiful city. And guess who's to blame? In what should have been a routine prison transfer, the Spider-Men felt the need to inject themselves into a situation that was already being handled by the proper authorities, and completely botched it. A new group of mercenaries made their presence known in the hijacking of the supervillains Scorpion and Mr. Negative. Not much is known about this new collective, other than their penchant for animal skins, but one thing is abundantly clear. The Spider did nothing to impede them. Had law enforcement been allowed to do their jobs, these criminals wouldn't be in the wind like that. Looks like we have an eyewitness calling in. Caller, you're live.
Hi, Jonah. Thanks for having me. Just want to point out that what you're saying is a total lie.
Here we go.
I was there on the pier. Law enforcement was completely outmatched. The Spider-Men saved countless lives and almost stopped those bow and arrow geeks, too.
First, you're lucky to be alive. Second, let me ask you, just this week alone, can you guess how much property damage those vigilantes are responsible for?
No, but that's not the issue here.
I don't have time to get into a circuitous whataboutism argument when there are costumed criminals reducing our city to rubble on a daily basis. Think of all the shipping delays we're gonna face because of this. When you can't shave because your favorite cream is trapped in shipping hell, make sure you thank the Spider-Man. Time for the bureaucrats to do their job. We need action. And also, a word from our sponsors.
Jameson's such a douche. Jameson? Every time he's losing an argument, he just changes the topic. Like, like a new gang of mercenaries made themselves known, and the Spider-Man did nothing to impede them. They should have let local law enforcement do their job. Like, some lady calls on the phone, she's like, "You are incorrect." She's like, "The Spider-Man saved many lives, and law enforcement was completely outmatched. If it wasn't for them, it would have been way worse." And Jameson's like, "Yeah, but do you know how much property damage they do this month alone?" And then the lady's like, "No, but that's not what you asked about the first time." And then Jameson's like, "I don't got time to argue about what this is about. Point is, it's their fault."
Kid?
Martin Lee. Someone got him out.
I know what you're thinking, Miles. This is not on you. We can't let him live up here. It's just another kind of prison.
It's not that easy.
Never said it was. But sometimes you gotta push the past away so you can make room for the future. That's actually why I called. I need your help getting something. Could get it myself, but parole means Prowler's retired.
What is it?
Just some old tech I gotta get off the street. Stashed it by a decommissioned Roxxon lab near Central Park.
Yeah, I know the one. Are you really putting Prowler behind you?
Behind us. Getting something?
How did you...
And Miles, that Lee business? Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
I'm serious, Miles. I've heard this dude can turn your brain into scrambled eggs. Leave it alone. Now, what else is going on with you? How's school? College? Anyone you like?
I don't know.
So there is someone.
I watched the Spider-Man kick Sandman's ass from my... Hi, Spider-Man. How's the neighborhood today?
Can you get through airport security in that suit?
Sorry about that, stream. Needed to respond to a text real quick. Thank you to Soar Fugitive EQ for following. How you doing, man? I don't know how you technically pronounce that, but I did my best. I hope. I think. I'm sorry.
I'm here. What am I looking for?
Just use your eyes, nephew. Uploaded some Prowler code into your mask when I swiped it.
Of course you did.
The stash stays hidden until it detects the code from my suit. Last step is to decrypt the key. Give it a shot. Don't cheat. Take your time.
Done.
Not bad, kid.
Some intense vibration on that one. Feel that all up in my fingers.
Another gate.
Can't pull it open from down here.
You would have made a decent Prowler. You should be seeing how to get inside now.
I love the stuff with Miles and his uncle. It's very,
Got it.
It gives me, like, the same kind of energy between, like, Peter and Harry, kind of. It's just good to see that personal connection.
Could definitely use this.
Miles and his mom are good to see as well, but they, I don't know, they don't provide that same level of enjoyment to see interact, for some reason. That's fine, you can't hear anyway.
Whoever freed Lee sounds like my tech is right up their alley. I want it falling into the wrong hands.
That's about the equivalent of what you are.
Okay, I got you.
Coordinates are in the mask. Thanks, nephew. Don't be a stranger.
What I was gonna say about this?
Probably.
Oye, Miles, me enteré de lo que pasó con el transfer y con... ¿Estás bien?
Sí, ma. Todo bien. Estaba ayudando a Uncle Aaron with some stuff.
Ah. ¿Y cómo está él?
Está trotando.
Pues qué bueno.
Mami, te veo en casa. And before you ask me again...
It's an addiction he wishes he didn't have, but he's stuck with now.
Let's head out into the city. See what's going on.
I guess do some snapshots while I wait for the next story quest to pop up.
Miles? Up there, remember? You on your way?
Oh, right, that's today.
Mr. Atlas is confirmed to be here. He's got the best music technology program in the state. And I heard he's talking scholarships.
So many questions. Oh, hold on.
Well, Spider-Man,
Yeah. Some things in New York you just can't explain. And that's what's great about it.
There's no such thing as too old for cigarettes, only too young. And even then, depending on who you ask, not even that.
There, remember? You on your way?
Oh, right, that's today.
Mr. Atlas is confirmed to be here. He's got the best music technology program in the state. And...
up. I'll hit you back. Fireworks? Better warn those guys they're illegal here without a permit before someone calls the cops.
Wait.
On them.
Oh. Woo! Another day, another time to prevent arson. Oh yeah, but I'm Spider.
Sorry, Genki. I'm back now, and I'm all ears.
Up there, remember? You on your way?
Right. That's today.
Mr. Atlas is confirmed to be here. He's got the best music technology program in the state. And I heard he's talking scholarships.
Have so many questions for him. Be there soon.
Your phone's dead now.
Seems pretty quiet. Still no sign of Lee. Or the gang that took him. Wonder if Pete's having better luck than me. I left my backpack around here somewhere. All right.
Hey, Miles. What's up?
Hey, good to see you. Man, I can't believe Mr. Atlas is going to be here at BV. Maybe one of those scholarships has my name on it, if he likes my sound.
Alice, looking fresh.
Thanks. You too.
Get famous. No, you just gotta get famous. He's famous for being good at Fortnite. And for being a little pansy bitch, but that's a different story. Well, this man's had some not so great takes, which have not framed him in the best light.
Miles, glad you made it.
Oh, hey, Mr. Sinclair.
I just love seeing all this innovation in action. Oh, have you heard about the chemistry club? They're filling in while Miss Ferguson gets ready to demo the new robotics drone. She's running late. Presentation's on the main stage.
Oh yeah, I'll try to make it over there.
Enjoy the show.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to it.
See you around.
Well, guess his phone died. Yeah, I got nothing against Ninja personally. I'm not really into Fortnite and like that, but you know, like I said, the man's had some pretty bad takes. Like the time when he basically said that like people that play sports and stuff don't have it as hard as him because being good at Fortnite is harder than throwing fastballs or whatever. I don't remember the exact quote, but I know it was something like that.
You made it.
But I mean, hey, the dude's doing what he does. He's making a living.
About
I say he's doing
computational.
Doing pretty solid.
Physics
That's more than I can say. So whether he's had bad takes or not, he's still doing good for him. So at least last I checked, I don't know about now.
I just heard 2 words. Missing in person. So I'm gonna say yes.
Go ahead. We'll save your seat.
I gotta catch up to the principal. Maybe I can find out more.
It's time for spectacular spider crime.
Do you have any of her personal items? Yes. She left her phone behind. Is it unlocked? Have you seen any texts coming in?
Here we go.
Just some notifications from her fitness tracker. It's counting her steps, wherever she is. The students adore Miss Ferguson. I hope she's all right. Please find her. We'll do our best.
Miss Ferguson's missing. Oh, man. Sounds like she's still wearing her fitness tracker. I wonder if I could find that signal. All right. Let's see where this fitness tracker is. Last known location, Dawson Harbor.
Beginning text-to-speech call with Haley Cooper. Miles, Mr. Atlas just got here. ETA?
Oh, man. Gotta find Miss Ferguson first. Be there when I can.
He's handing out scholarship applications right now.
Can you get one for me?
I'll do better than that. Sent you a link.
Thanks.
Good luck. And hurry.
Heyo, Miles.
What's up, Genki? Can this wait?
Not really. I've got Mr. Atlas here. I told him how you were missing the fair for volunteer work, and he asked for a phone call with you. Is now a good time?
Thanks, Genki. Now
It's definitely not a good time.
Here he is, Mr. Atlas. I know you've got a flight to catch.
Yankee!
Hi, Miles?
Yeah. Hello?
You're whispering. Is now a bad time?
No. I'll make it work. That's me.
Great. I heard you're interested in our music technology program. So, tell me about yourself. What do you do for fun?
Fun? Well, I used to do music production, but it's been hard to find time lately.
Yankee here showed me some of your samples. Good stuff. Particularly your song called Swinging. What was your inspiration?
Yeah. I was, just swinging one day and, thinking. The tune just kind of came to me.
Interesting. And can you tell me about what's important to you in life?
Being there for people when they need me. Being reliable. Trustworthy. Someone people can depend on.
Very interesting.
Sorry. Gotta go. I'll call you later. Or email.
Dad, could have gone better. Maybe I can make it back to BV in time to meet Mr. Atlas in person and clarify some things.
All right. With those guys out of the way, let's see where that tracker signal leads.
There she is. This glass looks pretty breakable.
What makes you think I know anything about the art?
I got you. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But who are these people? How do they know I work for Rand?
Let's figure that out when we're not in a hostage situation.
I love the subtle acknowledgments to other heroes in this. Like, for those who don't know, Rand would be Rand Enterprises, which is the company that Danny Rand's family started and runs. Danny Rand being the immortal Iron Fist, for those of you who have no prior knowledge of the character. But I imagine a decent amount of you do, considering the Netflix series for Iron Fist that happened. How do you guys feel about Iron Fist if you've seen it? I know it out of the Netflix series, it's kind of the one that people. That and like Luke Cage are the ones people tend to like the least.
Involves kidnapping. How am I supposed to let that slide?
People really like Luke Cage at the beginning, and then like they kind of, for a lot of people, it tends to fall off around the second half. I personally liked all the Netflix series fine. Danny, I feel like Iron Fist was good for what it was. Fight scenes could have been better, some of the choreography. Like, fight choreography is a lot of what that show gets flack for, because it's supposed to be... Dan died. It's supposed to be, like, a big, like, very martial arts kung fu heavy series, because Iron Fist is supposed to be, like, the second best martial artist in Marvel. Second only really to Shang-Chi. It's actually something they get competitive over a lot. At least in the comics I've read.
Got this! Hit him!
Jesus Christ, I hate the large enemies. Like, what the fuck is their momentum?
Touch off! We got this! We got this! I'm gonna get hit! Don't let up!
Seriously, what the fuck is that?
can't believe it. You took them out by yourself?
It's in my job description. Ready to go?
Are you going to carry me?
Sure. I've carried people before.
As long as I can get verbal confirmation that if I throw up on you, you won't sue me.
Consider this confirmation. Just try to tell her brother first.
Thanks to Spider-Man, our treasured teacher, Miss Ferguson, is back with us safe and sound. To show our gratitude, it is my honor to declare Spider-Man the official hero of Brooklyn Visions. You are always welcome here, Spider-Man.
Thank you.
And now, back to the quad. We've got a robotics demonstration to do.
Not much time.
Hi, Miles. I appreciate your dedication to interviewing, but I could tell you were clearly busy with something important. Mr. Sinclair put in an excellent word for you, as did Principal Evans. So let's do this right and meet this week on campus, in person.
Got a few app requests popping up on BB's campus. Thought I'd call you directly.
Alright, this is the last mission before we're caught up with the story on my main account. And I'll switch back to that one afterwards.
Gotta grab this call from MJ. See you soon.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Just got off the phone with Harry, and this foundation thing could be interesting.
Oh, nice. Some hope on my work front, too. I dug into the tech that gang used to mess with the prison transfer. It's DARPA-level stuff.
Yeah. Whoever's behind them has a ton of resources. Miles thinks he saw their leader. Some kind of big game hunter, fur vest-looking guy.
Interesting. I'll keep digging. If I can get this story on the front page, it might help us track him down faster. Maybe save my job, too.
Pretty sure this costume I'm using right now is kind of inspired by, they had an event in Marvel where, all the heroes were transported to a, like, pocket dimension, I think, like, within the Soul Stone, and characters got fused together, and, like, so you had, like, I can't remember all the fusions. Like it was Thor and Iron Man, and it was like Iron Hammer. It was like Thor, but it was like Iron Man. With like Thor's hammer, but the hammer was like a sledge. And there was Arachnite, who was Spider-Man fused with Moon Knight, and that's what I assumed that skin is based off of. I like the idea of Arachnite. It's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of in comics back in the day. This is way back. DC and Marvel had a crossover where their universes got fused. It was called the Amalgam Universe, and DC heroes were fused together. Like Wolverine and Batman were fused together, and they became known as Dark Claw. And then it was like a fusion of Joker and Sabretooth. I forget what their name was called.
What do you think?
And it was like Superboy fused with Spider-Man and things like that. That was a pretty neat event. Something that I assume we'll probably never get again, because these companies don't like to work together a lot.
And now that you're on board, this place is really gonna start cooking.
Leave it to Norman Osborn. Like,
Dad, Pete hasn't decided he's joining yet.
Oh.
he knows talent where he sees it. He's just waiting to
But
scoop Peter
I
up.
was gonna give him a tour. Let him decide for himself.
It reminds me of,
Alright.
like, there's some versions of Norman where, like, he loves Peter more than Harry. Like, he's like, God damn it, Peter. He's like, you're the son I never had. And Harry's like, I'm right here. He's like, I know what I said, Harry.
Right then. Have fun.
Get your badge out. Let's go exploring. So the first thing I want to show you is downstairs.
Harry, this place...
Right? Dad went a little more over the top than I would have liked.
How did you...
He got things set up while I was still undergoing treatment, but when I got out, I made a few changes.
Like what?
Diverted my salary into research projects, installed a diverse board to keep us on the right track, and made sure all research aligned with our mission, to heal the world. First, I want you to meet Dr. Young, who's a leading entomologist. You know what entomology is?
Yeah.
Dr. Young is doing this super cool research on bees, or to be more precise, on bee predators. Ready to talk to Dr. Young?
You must be Peter. So nice to meet you. I think you'll like this project.
Great to meet you, Dr. Young. Harry says you're working with bees.
Yes, and it's quite an urgent situation. A full third of the food you eat every day comes from crops pollinated by bees. But worldwide populations are in steep decline, primarily due to a significant predator, the carnivorous bee wolf. So, we developed an innovative way to help the bees. Want to see how?
Whoa, this is cool.
These little drones are essentially bee bodyguards that were training to detect and attack bee wolves.
AKA bee killer wasps.
And you're helping with the machine learning algorithm. Do you see those little holographic bee wolves? The better you are at shooting those, the better our drones get at recognizing what to target.
The idea is for the drones to scare the bee wolves away, not hurt them.
Oh, nice! Yes!
As you can see, the aiming on this one's very generous.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Look out!
Gotta protect the hive. Nice.
You're done, Peter. A very productive session. We got great data.
Okay, flying home.
Welcome to entomology.
Damn, killed all of them so fast. We didn't even hear Peter and Harry's bee puns.
About 2,500 bees.
Wow.
But maybe that'll give you more incentive to play yourself. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a person that spoilers can't really ruin a product. There's times where I prefer to go in blind, but even knowing something, it's not going to deter me from watching or playing the thing.
Now up ahead is the medical research area. We're doing cutting-edge proton beam work, using protons instead of X-rays, with better targeting and less radiation.
It's all the stuff we talked about. All the stuff we dreamed could make the world a better place.
They're cloning organs in there. It's not even a joke. I'm very sure that's what they're doing in there.
Harry, a moment, if you please.
Dr. Connors.
Any chance it can wait a sec? It'll be quick.
Lizard Man, ahoy.
Doc, this is my friend Peter. Peter, Dr. Connors.
We've actually met. I used to work with Dr. Octavius. You came to the lab once to consult on electrotactile stimuli. Oh. Yes.
It's a shame about Dr. Octavius. His work had so much promise. Any changes since this morning? Dizziness, aches, pains, anxiety, impulsive thoughts?
Nope. I've never been better. That's what worries me. Nice to see you again.
That's fair. Oh God, he's
back.
back.
Home.
Oh God, he's back.
Dad believes in second
Oh
chances.
God, I feel so loved.
Listen, I gotta go make a call. But, feel free to explore. Come meet me upstairs when you're ready.
Feel it in my loins, my boy loins.
So that was crazy.
They were just like, yo, you want Game Pass for $1, buddy?
For everyone to have Dr. Connors here. Guess I'll look around.
Joke's on them. I don't even play PC games enough to bother.
Original prototype from Otto's lab. This would have been crime scene evidence. Wonder how it ended up here.
I like how there's always something shady going on in these games. Always, it doesn't matter.
Spider-Man. It wouldn't be Spider-Man if it wasn't shady.
Yeah, true.
Hardwiring problems.
And there's always shady stuff going on around around Norman Osborn. Like Norman's always shady. He's a guy that you generally has good intentions most of the time, but he always has shady stuff going on around him. Sometimes he's causing the shade. It depends.
The origins of life on Earth remain a mystery. How could organic
How bad he is depends on the movie / game. You know, sometimes he's just a dick. Sometimes he's a piece of shit.
And then sometimes an evil green creature takes over his brain.
Yes. A lot of people think that's going to be the next game, like, because I mean, I still don't know if Harry's the Goblin, but I assume so. A lot of people are assuming that something's going to happen to Harry in this game, and then the next game it's going to drive Norman nuts, and he's going to go full Green Gobbo on us.
I'm not entirely against that. Wait, I thought Harry was Hobgoblin, not Green.
No, I said Norman's going to become the Green Goblin, but he's going to become Green Goblin because something's going to happen to Harry in this game.
Oh, okay.
What if Spidey work gets in the way?
I got a lot of dust under my fingernails. Gross. Where's my finger clippers?
But Hobgoblin is usually a guy by the name of Roderick Kingsley, usually. But
Not just fish.
I say Harry.
This whole time I thought Hobgoblin was Harry.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some media where it's that way, but not generally. Harry doesn't usually take up the Goblin persona most of the time.
Which is ideal for our research into enhanced reflectivity.
Stacks of intracellular anhydrous guanine crystals.
Separated by cytoplasm, we're finding it very useful for eco-friendly roofing materials.
So cool. May would have loved
What's crazy is how loud you are outside my house that I can hear you.
Today's mindful meditation class will be held in the atrium.
So I could buy enough COD points to buy a skin pack.
Hey, what are you doing with these bikes?
No.
I don't know about COD points themselves, but there's a bundle in here for $20 that gives me a skin plus COD points, and it gives me enough points to
Not right now, but when
buy
they're
any
all
of the
ready,
skins I
we'll need
wanted.
people to test them.
Nice. I'll try to come back.
Oh no, Alucard's out of the shop.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, I'll be right back. I want to tell Damien something.
I'm on my way. I'll see you in a sec. You really have a particle accelerator?
We use it to send proton beams to that treatment room downstairs. It's being repaired right now, but I'll have it back up in no time.
Incredible. Where are we heading now?
Up to the top floor.
Your energy seems really good, Harry.
I feel great. So put your Wayback helmet on and think back. Even before high school. To middle school.
Okay.
Now, do you know the...
Hang on.
You're a popular guy.
Sorry, it's just my tutoring job. You were saying?
You know the stuff everyone studies in middle school with Gregor Mendel and the pea plants?
Yeah, I think so. About genetics and plant hybridization?
Exactly. So, Dr. Foster up ahead, he's won every top prize in the field for his work with plant genetics.
Wow.
Hey, when you were walking around, did you have a chance to feed the fish?
Yes, that was so great. Interesting research project. And lowers the old cortisol levels, too.
Right? I honestly think it's one of my favorite spots in the building.
I see what you're saying.
The algorithm is similar to long division, if you look at
Coming
it
through.
that way.
Got it.
Dr. Foster.
Thanks, Dr. Foster.
Ah, Peter, I presume. Harry talks about you frequently.
So nice to meet you.
Dr. Foster is working on agricultural efficiency.
With the population growing and the climate changing unpredictably, we need to adapt more quickly than nature normally would. Genetic recombination can customize crops to best meet these new challenges, be it extreme weather or an increase in pests. Would you like to see this testbed?
Okay.
The idea is to tweak a plant's genes to maximize optimal qualities. For instance, a plant that can thrive in drought conditions. In our simulation, the goal is to maximize growth. Why don't you practice on this?
Okay.
Match the base pairs to incorporate as many growth genes as you can. That'll be a plant that can feed the world.
Interesting. Okay, I think I get the hang of it.
Great. Now you're ready to try the real thing. This is a plant we're working on to grow well in drought conditions. Corporations patent GMO seeds for profit and are rightly criticized. But ours are open source, developed for sustainability instead of financial gain.
So smart. Let's see. One step closer to feeding the world.
Nice work. Listen, I know you're not officially on, but could you look at one more gene for me? Curious to get your take on it. It's a crop specifically adapted to urban gardens.
Of course.
Beautiful work, Peter. Using this technology, we're on track to end world hunger by 2035.
Wow. I know a rooftop you could use for a real-world test if you're interested.
Oh, very much so. Harry was right. You'll be a real asset here.
Thank you, Dr. Foster.
So now where?
Last stop. Might be my favorite. It's commanding, but not overbearing. Playful, but not tasteless. Impressive, but not show-off.
Your office.
Or is it our office?
Harry.
Now remember, the things you've seen today are just a small taste of what we're working on. But don't decide just yet, not till you've seen this last thing.
Okay.
Come on, where's your badge? You'll need it to get in.
Where did I put it?
Don't tell me you lost it.
Nope, false alarm. Right here.
Go ahead. Swipe.
Don't you say swipe, that was a scan, not a swipe.
Wow.
You bastard.
man. Harry.
Listen to Peter getting all teary.
So amazing. It's perfect.
He's loving it.
Really, it's just.
And that's how I know it's not gonna last.
Things are really hectic right now.
When I was in treatment, all I could think about was, what would I do if I survived? And I kept hearing my mom's voice, telling me that our planet is in trouble. And it's my responsibility to save it.
Oh.
If you join me, there's so much more that we can do. I mean, we both know you're the smarter one. Come on. Let's make my mom and May proud, huh?
It's amazing.
It's such a feel-good moment.
There's one thing.
And because it feels good, I know it's gonna blow up.
Can I move my desk over there? I like to face the wall when I work.
But look at like those foosball table right behind them. Each one of those little dudes is a stick of dynamite just waiting.
One quick thing.
I'm gonna need a little time to transition out of my tutoring job.
Of course. Take whatever time you need. It's all about balance, right?
But Coney Island later, yeah?
You bet.
All right.
Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you. Some of our researchers have field experiments set up around the city. If you have time, check them out. I've sent you the locations, and your badge will grant you access.
All right, I'll swing by.
All right. And that's our story catch up to my main account. We will we'll continue on the main account after this. I'm just going to take a short break. I'll be back in about an hour or so.